Hi guys. So, my goodness, I hope you guys are doing well because wow, weren't we just hit by lightning this weekend? The Polygamist is a slap in the face. In a good way. In a good way. Yeah. This series was just amazing. So, if you've seen my previous video, I was just talking about how it was written, the book was written by Sunyati, and then Netflix took upon it to make a series which we love. I mean, if you're listening to this one, definitely you loved it for you to go on YouTube and actually search about it. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about my reactions. So, Friday night, obviously, my family was watching the World Cup. So, I said, let me watch something because apparently people have been hyping about it for the past 2 weeks. And I didn't know. I didn't know. I did not watch the trailer. I didn't know about the book also. So to me it was actually just by coincidence because I hadn't watched Netflix. I hadn't gone on Netflix for a long time. So there I go on Netflix and I'm seeing, okay, pops up. It's the first thing that pops up because you know how Netflix does it. If you've watched South African series before, that's the first thing they're going to show you because, well, I guess it's an algorithm thing. So it was amazing. I went to it and first episode. Wow, guys. Please raise your hand or put your thumbs down actually for if each and every episode did not just wow you. Like, I mean, each and every episode kept me on my toes. I was like, what's next? Is Jonas gonna sleep with the maid? Is he gonna sleep with with Joyce's mom? Like we were all like, ah, ah. Like every episode, yeah, it was amazing. So I watched it, and the first episode was when Joyce went to Matipa and Jonas's home, where she was giving him an invite, and yeah, so at first I was just like, oh, okay, it's going to be a series about the side chick. Okay, yeah. No. No, Janasi was like, no, no, I am going to show you. I am going to show you who I am. And oh boy, he did not leave anything on the table. No crumbs left because, yeah, he showed us who he really is. So, yeah, anyway, back to the first episode. Then fast forward a little bit where Joyce then burns down the house and then gets arrested. We're like, okay, that's the first part. That was the first. We're like, oh, wow. But then, can I come back again and say, when the house was burnt down, did you also not think that Jonas was going to die then? Because that's exactly what I thought. I was like, okay, he's already dead. There was no drama there, but then fun. He wasn't dead, which I think is good because we're all like, okay, because the first part of the series was him in his coffin or casket. So we're like, oh, okay, so he's already dead. No, he wasn't dead then. Because if he had died then and they were just going to tell us of what he had done, I don't think it was going to do justice. So this was exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. And this was, wow, amazing. So, yes. Fast forward, Janasi then gives her the divorce papers to say sign, and then she's like, okay, I will sign after we do our anniversary, our 20th anniversary party. Yeah. Janasi shows up where Matipa thought that he was not going to show up. He shows up and he gives a show. And then he remembers, oh no, man, this is my wife. We came from the mad. In Shona, we go like, takava kumadaga tese. Takava tese kumadaga. So, yeah, that was, I think that's something that each and every married woman wishes for to say, I think he then remembers how he actually really loves this woman, you know, which is, I think, everything, like I was saying, that every married woman wishes for to say, he just remembers that, man, this is my person. This is someone I came from the bottom with, and now we're here, you know. So I think first wives always feel this way. It's saying, I hope he just wishes that. But I don't think, well, actually, the polygamist shows us that no, he actually is not thinking about that. He just wants a safe space, peace, and he's selfish. He's thinking about himself. So, yeah, my reaction there was like, oh, man, Sunyati is hitting the soft spot of every married woman. Every married woman, hey, be rest assured. I'm not talking if you were cheated on or not, but every married woman wishes that their man thinks about the time where we started from the bottom, where we had nothing, where money was an issue, where we had to budget for things, where we had to say, okay, this month we have $1,000. What are we not doing, and what are we doing with it? So that was my reaction there, to say, oh, wow, he comes back. Oh, Jonasi comes back home. And Matipa is just, well, not left, but obviously, if you're coming here, you've already watched the series. So I'm not really spoiling anything. So fast forward a bit, Matipa has her twins. Guys, how? Joyce was this with this man 24/7. Well, she thought. And then he says, I'm going to a trip to America. I'm sorry, but I I don't see how men lie about those things. Like, how do you lie that you're going on a business trip out of the country? You carry a suitcase. When are you going to go and take care of your twins? Well, congratulations. But yeah, that's when everything comes out. This is when episode after episode, everything is coming out. The next episode comes where Auntie AC is actually married to Jonasi. Auntie AC is actually the second wife. Someone said first wife in some video, and I was like, no, AC knew that Joyce was married because AC saw on the paper that Jonasi was married to Joyce. So AC is the second wife. She is not the first wife. The first wife is Joyce. So yeah, AC knew, but she was just holding on to that guy who she helped to go to varsity. And that boy who she loved, the love of her life. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, then again, it hits again another group of women who married their high school sweethearts. And you're like, I'm holding on to the person I used to know. Do you get that? Like, I'm still holding on to the person that I used to know back then. I haven't come to reality to love the person who I have right now. not even just love the person who I am with right now, but then I'm just staying in there for the sake of what we used to have. Yeah. Fast forward that Jonasi goes for his daughter's friend. I Lindan. Men, guys, men. But I want to come here with this reaction and I want you guys to tell me that I'm wrong. When I was young, when I was 18, soon after high school, I still remember walking to the shops and this man stopped by in a Mercedes Benz and he was like, "Hi." I was a child. I was a child. But then this man was elderly. So this story also resonates with a group of women, a group of young girls who are being taken advantage of by these elderly men. So, I mean, this whole series, come on, is talking about us women. And these were my reactions on all these women. Tell me what you think. Sorry, my screen is blank because I'm still starting off on this whole vlogging and YouTube or posting a video on YouTube. So maybe with time, I'll probably put up my face and have like a proper conversation with you guys. But for now, it's tell me how you feel. Tell me what you think about my analysis. Bye.